Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Kenny, folks, and listen, it's beautiful here today. I'm talking it's about 68 degrees. Perfect weather for what we have in store. It got down, I don't know how cold it was at your house last night, but it got down to 48 here this morning. When I got up at 6 o'clock, it was 45, not 48, but 45. So we're edging that much closer to extreme winter time weather. But I'm in the middle of doing something that I put off, but finally had to get it done. We're trying to get a woodshed up before the snow flies, if you will. That's what we are doing, so we want you to hang around. I'm going to build right here in this area here. I've already got it laid out. I'm going to build it 12 by 12. That's a good sized woodshed, but I got a problem. This is extremely rocky ground right here, and I've already measured about 2 or 3 times, digging and re-measuring and all of that stuff to get it right. But we're trying to, on this third attempt, we're trying to get the holes dug. But that's the first step. We're going to build the woodshed. Now I'm going to build this mostly, now listen, this is not going to be a fancy thing. Some of you guys that want to build a fancy woodshed, hey, great. If you want to do that, that's fine. But mine is not so fancy. I'm going to build it mostly out of scrap lumber, and except for the 4x4s that go down in the ground. Now I only need to get mine about 1 foot down in the ground in order for it to hold. I'm going to put 6 posts in the ground, and hopefully that will be the depth. I'll be fortunate to be able to get it that deep because of the extreme rocky ground. But fancy? No, it will not be fancy. But why would you want to put wood, or why would you have to have something extremely fancy when you're going to put firewood in it? Come on, that don't really make sense to me, but everybody's is different. So we're going to get to work here, and I've already got this started. Now I wish I had a tractor with a big old huge bit on it that would just go down in the ground in a heartbeat. But I don't have that tractor, so I guess I'm stuck with my post hole diggers. All right. Yeah, I'm down 14 inches deep. I'll take it. So we're going to get us a pole. There we go. 1 down and 5 to go. I think we can do it. I have no doubt that we can't do it. We can. You got to keep that in mind when you're doing this kind of work. You've got to say, I can. or any kind of work for that matter. So let's go for another one over here. All right now folks, we're coming along on this project. We have got 6 posts already stuck down in the ground. So our next step here is to go ahead and get these posts stationary, and I mean we've got to plumb them and make sure that they are solid and make sure that they're in the ground really strong. So let me give you a little tip here, if I may, on how to get these in the ground. Now listen, there's tons of ways you can put these in the ground. You can concrete them, you can take and put them down, and you can fill the hole full of concrete, and that's fine. That's a great way to do it. But if you want to save a little money while you're doing that, use some rock and some gravel. It's very simple to do. Just throw you a couple of good rocks in there to start off. Like that. Like that. Now you want to get this thing plumb. And when I say plumb, you won't hit plumb, you want it straight. All right. Let's do another gravel or two here on each side. Tiny rocks will do. Then put those rocks down in the ground like that with your bar, and then check it again. Go back just a little. Then you can repeat that process until you get it strong in the ground. That should be just about right. Yes. We've got our first post in his plumb. Now we want to put quite a few more of these big rock down in there. Those rock will absolutely keep that post secure. Far better than dirt. So we are going to repeat this process over and over until we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are coming along. So we're going to finish this up. Oh yeah, feels good. Oh yes, we're in good shape. We're in good shape with that, folks. So let me give you a view of these things. We've got 6 of these in play. Actually, we've got 6 of them in place. Those are our main post. The reason I'm making this thing 12 by 12 is because I've got a metal roof I'm going to put on it that is in that length. So you've got to make your building according to your tin size. So that's exactly what we have done. You can see that. Now the back there is just a little bit lower, of course, because it's elevated here. The back will have we're going to put a nice slanted down at the back roof on it. So that way we'll get plenty of pitch for the water to run off. And down here it's going to be 8 feet. Back there it's going to be about 6 feet, so we're going to give it plenty of pitch. So in our next video we will be putting up the 2x6s and building the frame, and slowly we'll take this step by step, of course. And listen, I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been a real good day to do this. I mean, it's awesome, warm, and as you can tell, the sun is so bright, but I've got to get this done. So we're going to count this video done for the day. And if you like this, we will have some more segments of this. It'll take us a little while to finish it up, to get it ready for the metal on top. But this is our first one of this. So if you enjoyed this, why don't you give us a big thumbs up if you like this? And while you're at it, listen, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Would you do that? And we certainly would appreciate it. And listen, you have a wonderful, blessed day, and we'll talk to you later.